Hi, so I'm going to do another one. So I used to be a job coach for disabled adults, and not gonna lie, it was one of my harder jobs because I can't treat adults like children. I hate babysitting adults. Um, I don't care how much they actually need it. When I managed whatever jobs I had when I was managing, I hated treating my employees like children, but I needed to. But it was easier to treat them like children than the disabled ones because I felt like they were used to it. And now that I am disabled myself, yeah, people treat you like a child, especially like if they have to bend down to talk to you. I guess there's some sort of mentality that you're five. Even though I'm like, my brain's fine. It's my legs that don't work. Although sometimes my brain isn't, so whatever. And a couple of my clients are still Facebook friends, and one of them, I was talking about Wonder Woman and how awesome it was, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll see it when it comes out on DVD. I don't like going out in public. It's just embarrassing being seen in a wheelchair." And I'm like, "You got to get over that one, dude." That was back in the 90s. Like, I understand you don't want to be seen in a wheelchair, and the world is not wheelchair accessible. I get it. I Believe me, I get it. The stuff I never thought about before, like little tiny cracks in the sidewalk, are totally going to trip you up. And the way people look at you, I get it. But you're just going to live your life in a hole because you're in a wheelchair. One of my first MS support groups, yeah, it was not very supportive. As soon as I got diagnosed, I felt like I was going to be in a wheelchair forever, and I fought really hard against it. I kept trying to walk and kept falling and breaking bones. And my legs were bruised just up and down entirely, and it was bad. But I was like, no, I'm going to walk. And I saw this mobile home for sale that had a wheelchair lift. And I told my MS support group, I was like, I would love to buy that home if I could get up the funds. And she was like, "Oh, don't do that. You don't want to think like that. Then you will be in a wheelchair." That's not how it works. You're not going to be in a wheelchair because you're planning for reality. In fact, thinking that I could take care of myself and buy a home, that was actually really positive thinking. But no. Um, I am in a wheelchair, and it's not because I thought I was going to be in one. It's because the disease has progressed very rapidly, and it's in my spine and my neck and my brain, and I can't walk. And then today, out shopping, I saw another one of my clients, and her disability was depression. And at the time, I'm like, dude, I freaking want to kill myself every single day. Failing out of law school, and then some subsequent actions by some loved ones hurt more than words can ever say. But I still got up and did stuff because I'm not the kind of person who gives up. And but neither was she. I mean, she was there, she was trying. And I was trying to find her a job. She's never smiled. And that kind of put a damper on things, but I was still trying. And things didn't work out with that job, and I lost contact with her. And then I saw her today, and I recognized her, and she smiled after I told her who I was. I was like, "Yeah, I remember you." And a part of me was like, huh, last time I saw her, I was the one working, and she was the one disabled, and now I'm the one disabled and not working, and she is. And a part of me felt a little embarrassed about that. But then I was like, why be embarrassed? There is no better than. She's not better than me because she's working. I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. I asked if she got a new job coach or if she found it on her own. She found it on her own, and she's been there nearly a year. She still doesn't smile, but she works at a, checkout, and they don't really care that much. You just check out your stuff. And I'm happy for her. And I shouldn't have been embarrassed even briefly that I'm in a wheelchair now because shit happens. And whatever God or Yahweh or the universe or whatever, I'm not being punished. And this isn't karma for anything bad I've done, because I haven't done anything that's bad ever. If there were past lives, which I don't believe in that either, I haven't. It's just shit happens. And you just roll with it, and that's life. And it's good. Life is good.